Hi, it's Gwyneth here on a fabulous Feel Good Friday, helping you to nail your personal brand so that you get to market yourself magnificently. Now, last week, if you are on my email newsletter list, or maybe you saw my vlog, you may recall that I talked about the fact that your personal brand doesn't go on holiday, even if you do. Even if you're sitting on the beach, sitting next to the pool, having a few drinks, you never know who's watching. You never know who you might be meeting. And it's important to understand that your personal image, your personal brand needs to be managed at all times. The issue, however, is that if you have got a lot on, even if you're not on holiday, if you're at work, the tension starts to rise. You feel just too busy, like you're not finishing anything, and you start feeling bad about yourself. Then there's a danger that you can go into overwhelm. Now, last week, a parent wrote to me telling me precisely that, how on earth am I supposed to manage my personal brand if I've got, a small child to look after, I'm at work, I've got other things going on. There never seems to be any time for me to manage the way that I want to be, the way that I promote myself. Well, the bad news is there is no magic wand. The good news is you can do something about it with some discipline. And don't expect, as ever, to make the changes overnight, because you will have been telling yourself for a long time you don't have time for yourself, and it will take time to change. The most important thing is that you have to start by saying yes to yourself more often and putting other people second. Now, if you are a parent, I appreciate that can be difficult, but you have to begin valuing yourself and valuing your time. Give yourself the gift of time. Even if it means getting up 15 minutes earlier in the mornings, give yourself those 15 minutes to do something only for you. Now, you may be somebody who enjoys painting their nails, or maybe you just want to spend a bit longer under the hairdryer, or maybe you just enjoy reading your newspaper over breakfast. Take those 15 minutes, put that time in your diary every day, and don't let anything change it. You will find that after a little while, it becomes so natural that you'll find other ways of finding out, of putting time aside for yourself. You will get used to, after a while, saying, I'm first, I will do what I can for you. As I said, it doesn't matter if you're a parent or not. Another thing that you can do is to just stop worrying what other people are saying. Now, again, I appreciate that in the workplace in particular, if you are trying to promote an image of somebody who's hardworking, who's committed, but you feel like you're running around like a headless chicken, it can be very difficult. The most important thing here is that if you know you are doing your best, if you can put your hand on your heart and say that you have done everything that you can, if you acknowledge your contribution, again, instead of trying to compare yourself to others who seem to have it all under control, you will begin to feel a lot better about yourself. And the funny thing is that when you start feeling better about yourself, when you start stop the negative chit-chat about being too busy and not getting stuff done and feeling really rubbish about it all, when you start turning that feeling around, you will find that other people also respond to you differently. There's a lot more that you could be doing, and if you haven't already done so, you may decide that you want to purchase my book, Stepping Into You, where time management, it's a big part of your personal brand. I totally get that. Like I said, no magic wands, but you can do it if you want to. And if you would like to purchase my book, I've put a link with this post as well to my Amazon author page so that you can choose which Amazon you want to purchase it from. So, until next week, have a fabulous Feel Good Friday, an amazing weekend. Loads of love, and bye for now.